The dust is finally settled on the most insane bidding war in Hollywood history. Paramount Skydance, led by David Ellison, has officially won the battle for Warner Brothers Discovery to the tune of $110 billion. Netflix is out, the Ellisons are in, and the entire landscape of the DC universe just completely shifted under our feet. Now look, the big headline coming out of the Paramount camp today is that according to the reports, Paramount wants to keep James Gunn. They want him to stay on as the architect of the DCU. But guys, I am telling you right now, I don't see it happening. I expect James Gunn is going to walk before this merger is even fully cleared of the regulatory hurdles. Today, we're going to talk about why Paramount wants him to stay, the massive political wall he's about to hit, and the 5 very specific reasons why the Gunn era of DC might be coming to a much earlier end than anybody expected. Let's start with the why. Why does Paramount want James Gunn to stay? Well, it's not rocket science. David Ellison is actually a smart guy, and he's a producer, and he's a tech-forward thinker, and he knows that the crown jewel of the Warner Brothers acquisition isn't just the back catalog of Harry Potter or Game of Thrones. It's the brand new DCU. Now, the reports are already circulating that the new Paramount Skydance leadership sees James Gunn's reboot as the only viable path to maybe competing with Disney and Marvel. They've seen the early numbers on Superman, they've seen the profit margins, they want stability, they don't want to start over for the 4th time in 10 years. They want the guy who has a 10-year plan already written down and has already started to execute. Now, from a purely business perspective, keeping Gunn is the safe move. But here's the thing, and I say this all the time, business and creative soul don't always play nice together. And that brings us to the elephant in the room. We have to talk about the culture clash. It's no secret that James Gunn is a very vocal, overtly political individual. If you follow him on social media, you know exactly where he stands. He has been a fierce critic of the MAGA movement and, quite frankly, many of the figures that the Ellison family is very closely tied to. David and Larry Ellison aren't just quote-unquote business guys. They are major players in the conservative political sphere. We've seen the reports from Variety and Bloomberg. There is a narrative that the new Paramount is going to be shifting towards a more quote-unquote MAGA-leaning content strategy. But James Gunn is the exact opposite of that branding. He is subversive, he's irreverent, and he is unapologetically progressive. Can you really see a world where James Gunn happily reports to a board of directors that represents everything he has publicly fought against?